What the flip is up, Gemini? This is Megan with ADH Divinity, and welcome to your love reading. I'm super excited you're joining me today. So first I'm gonna go ahead and just get into it. I'm gonna start off with an oracle, checking on your energy and the energy of this overall connection with your person. So I kept hearing while I was, meditating on the cards, stop. And I was like, stop. And they're like, stay. I'm like, stay. What am I, a dog? No. Stay, right? Can't run. And then I got, face your fears. Gemini, face your fears. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of right now? I'm not going to start because I want you to think about it. I just kept hearing stop, stay, don't run. So, do what you will with that. I'm going to go ahead and clarify and check in. And let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, Gemini. Keep in mind that this is a general love reading for Gemini, so not all these messages will resonate. If they do resonate, awesome. If they don't, please leave those messages for someone else. Let's not try to make anything fit, because then you'll just be running in circles and confused. So, yes, just go with your intuition here, and you'll know. Alright, for Gemini. What is the energy for Gemini currently? Ooh. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Be careful of energy vampires out there. I did get this for Aries. You may be dealing with an Aries. Your Aries may, or vice versa. Aries may, your person may just be like, venting to you hella. And you're just like, bro, I need, you're infiltrating my emotional space. You know what I'm saying? Or regardless of that, you just watch out for energy vampires. You need to get back to center. Or maybe you're giving your energy away to something that is not helping you. And you're stressing. That's what I'm feeling here. Because protection, if you're not protecting your energy, when you don't protect your energy, you put yourself in a position where people can suck you dry. And then you'll start to feel like shit. So, I'm not feeling like this is your person doing that to you, but I am feeling like you giving your energy away is causing, a shift in this connection because you're not present. So let me get one more. What is going on? What is the energy of this overall connection? One more. What is that? I'll do that one. Popping. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Bottom here. Take a break. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. At the bottom, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, so like I said, you're giving your energy away to something that is not serving you. This is institutional. This is slow down. Yeah, you're giving your energy away to something that's not suiting you, and it's not moving you forward in a way that's positive. Maybe this is a closeout to a cycle between, in this connection, and you're trying to make something work that's, kind of not. That's kind of, it's taking all the energy out of you. It's kind of over with. It's kind of, lessons have been learned here, and you jot them down, you have them, you're aware of those lessons, but now you're like, all right, I'm just gonna chill here. Oh my gosh, this was in the upright, I didn't know that. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Like I said, at the bottom, it was, take a break. Take a break with your person. Take a break with this connection because it is not serving you right now. We evolve as people. You know, you've learned a lot about your emotional self is what I'm feeling here, but a little too much to the point where you're giving it away because you are a very helpful and communicative person. So let people talk to you, talk to people, don't dump on people, and don't let people dump on you. Not like shit dump, I'm saying emotionally dump. But this has moved you forward in a sense of where you're comfortable, you know, expressing yourself in a deeper sense, not just always expressing yourself as you do like to communicate a lot. So I get that, but yeah, just don't let people dump on you and take care of yourself first before you're going out and, you know, committing to things, because there's a lot to tend to here. I'm getting a sense that you veered off, you know, your path, and that's causing a lot of stress as well. So you don't have time to even, you know, for some people, you don't have time to even think about your purpose because you're not, you know, leaning into that intuition a little bit. But how can you mother yourself? How can you get out of the stressful situation and, you know, calm yourself down and definitely get back to center? Take a break. This is just you. Take a break, you know, evaluate your to-do list, evaluate your responsibilities, what serves me and what doesn't. Just because you committed to something doesn't mean you have to do it. Like, I get it in a sense of I said, so I do, right? But I'm saying if you committed something like 3 weeks ago to hang out with your friends or do this and that, you don't have to do it. If you're not feeling good, if you're not having it, you do not have to do it. Don't live this life to serve others, and don't distract yourself either, because these distractions you're having are depleting you. Like, at the end of the day, you're doing this for yourself. So, yeah, these distractions are depleting you. You need to get real. Stay still. Get to center. Meditate. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Even if it's for 5 minutes. Close your eyes and feel yourself breathe. Because as I'm talking, like, I'm losing my breath and I'm feeling a lot of like anxiety come up. So yeah, calm down. Trust your path. People are supporting you. They are supporting you. Ask for help. Yes. Okay. But like I said, when I think about this connection, I'm feeling also, how can you mother yourself? How can you mother this this connection, this relationship? If you're with your person, how can you, you know, keep moving this in a positive direction? Are you showing up? Are you busy working all the time? What are you doing? How can you care for and nurture this connection? Okay, so let's get, what is going on here? What is overall energy? Can I get one card for this? Ah. Ace of Cups in the reverse. You don't have a lot of overflow right now. Ace of Cups in the reverse, fish jumping out of water. Look at all that overflow. If this was upright, look at all the overflow you have. Fish chilling comfortably. Let me get some more for this one, because this one fits. Maybe this is for some. Can I get one more, please? What is the Ace of Cups here? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so for this Queen of Pentacles, yeah, this influence of not tending to your garden. Like I said, how are you going to mother this relationship? Maybe this nurturing, you know, kind of energy is in lack right now. because this, and that is going on, and you're operating off of no overflow. That's what I'm getting from this. You're kind of like a fish out of water. You see this fish? Yeah, you're kind of like a fish out of water right now, you know, not really in a place where you do have the space to nurture this connection, nurture yourself, or nurture really anybody. Everybody around you, like I said, is kind of just exhausting your energy a little bit. And the problem is that, you know, you're letting this happen. And I understand, because, like, dude, for real. But this is happening in a way where, you know what, you can set boundaries and you can feel comfortable with those boundaries. It's going to be uncomfortable, so prepare for that. Prepare for the uncomfortability of it all. It's okay, because once you move out of that the first 3 times, it's going to be uncomfortable, and then you're going to make it a habit, and then it's going to be something that you do all the time. All right, can I get one more? What is the energy of the overall relationship or connection? 5 of Wands. Yeah, inner conflict. Competition. Maybe you're competing with yourself so much. Maybe you're very hard on yourself, like I said, and you can't even give this extra love to your person because you're just kind of full of negativity within yourself. For some there's inner conflict of whether you want to move forward with the path that you're on, or kind of lean into your original path that you moved away from. By say original path, like what is your soul calling you to do? Also, it's 5 of Wands. I'm feeling, like I said, inner conflict. But in this inner conflict, there's a guy, and you see him. I'll put this up right so you can see. There's this guy right here, and everybody's blindfolded, like trying to hit this bee's nest. Yeah, hit this bee's nest. They finna get stung. This guy's like, what is this? What are these people doing? And I'm feeling like that's what your person's kind of doing right now. He's like, they're not really there for me right now, so I'm gonna do what I need to do for myself, and they're not taking any of my advice. I'm feeling like your person's here trying to help, be a supportive, loving hand, and you don't really want to show that side of you to them. You don't want to show that side of you to them. But they're kind of like stepping back and be like, you know what, okay, I guess you're gonna, you could take the horse to the water, right? But you can't make it drink. And sometimes people need to get stung in order to learn. And that's what I'm feeling like this may be happening with your person, is conflict with your person maybe, and you're just not hearing them out, or vice versa. So they're taking a step back, and they're just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you learn, because I can't force anybody to do anything. I can just, you know, say my piece and say what I need to say to help, but that's all I can do. So that's what I'm feeling from this, because there's, yeah, it's just like not a lot of comfortability here, and all these are in the reverse, so it's all very, you know, blocked kind of. You know, I just feel like there's a lot of clouds around your head in a sense. So also what I'm feeling with this in reverse is like she's staring at that pentacle. She's staring at it. So in that sense of you're not nurturing this connection because you're too focused on your end goal in the 3D, right? In the 3D, have you woven, you know, your inner world with your outer world, right? Your eye will be on the prize, but it'll also be, you'll also have great peripheral vision in a sense where you can see the bigger picture, but you can also be as motivated and directing yourself towards your goals in a sense where it's not like tunnel vision, but you're like, that's the light, I see the light and I'm going towards it. So I'm also feeling, like I said, you know, you're kind of have your attention on, you know, the money aspect of it, but what's causing that inner conflict within you? You know, if you know you're gonna make a bunch of money, you know you're gonna be comfortable if you just do this or do that, there's not a lot of room to look at everything else and how it's affecting the people around you. And that's why I feel like your person is kind of taking a step back and is like, you know what, you can learn the hard way, because at the end of the day, it's happening for you, not to you, right? So may sting, may not sting, regardless, you know, just go with the flow, ride the wave, and, you know, be honest with yourself. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Who's Gemini in their person? What's actually Gemini in their person? 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles! Woo! Fruits of your labor, but it's in the reverse. In the reverse. Yeah, you're building up this wall, and there's a squirrel here with something on its head, and she's looking at him like, what are you doing? Let me get deeper into this. I'm gonna pull one more for that. Why is this 9 of Pentacles here? Can you give me one more for that? Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Swords. So you're building up this wall, this defensive wall. Because, yeah, you don't really know. I'm feeling like a grind, you know, grind and grind and grind, but you don't really know what it is, you know, you're working towards. So what's your end goal here? Where you're putting walls up that are causing blocks in your path. Putting walls up. You're clear about what you are doing, you're clear about what you're saying, but it's not transparent, is what I'm feeling. We're putting walls up here. And kind of just like, whatever you want to tell me what's going on with the squirrel, like, when are you going to take that off? Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling from this. Walls are being put up. Queen of Swords energy in the reverse, like swords down in the snow. Bull next to you. It's kind of like, I'm putting this wall up and I'm just going to chill here for now until I get myself in order. And then I can get up again and move forward and find that clarity. But like I said, avoidance kind of puts you in a little pickle here, you know, and this may be blocking your connection to your person because these walls are up and your energy isn't protected. Walls are up, but your energy isn't protected. How is that so? You need to cut the cords with people that are sucking your energy out, because you're putting walls up from them, but that's only putting you in a negative because you keep allowing yourself to be in the presence of energies, you know, that are sucking you dry. You're allowing this. And when you're held in a negative for so long, there's definitely a chance to get sick, not feel good, be tired and exhausted. So make sure you're checking in on that. Another thing I'm feeling is like food. Maybe you're so busy that you're not eating a lot or something like that, and it's causing you to feel tired and exhausted and kind of like snappy. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. Please eat and eat sustenance. Don't just eat shit. Eat well. I'm gonna pull, oops, moon card for this overall energy. Let's clarify this spread, please. Prosperity lies ahead. Moon and Taurus. One more for this spread. Where's my last person? The end of a tough cycle approaches. You may be dealing with the Taurus. Doesn't matter. I'm just putting it out there. You may be dealing with the Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity in this connection. When you're prosperous within this connection, you're prosperous. Not that they're fulfilling you, but this is allowing you to go within and find out what it is that's causing you to, you know, put your walls up and, you know, not take your person's advice, which you don't always have to. Use your discernment to decipher what's good advice and what isn't. But, you know, that's as easy, you know, as you can make it. And, you know, they're here for you. They're a stable source for you, is what I'm feeling. And, you know, you could be prosperous together, or a lot of healing energy is coming for this. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Yeah, again, maybe dealing with an earth sign, and you're so flighty that maybe you would like to move around, do this and that, you know, jump to the next thing, but you're not giving yourself that much of a pause to even think about jumping in or jumping to the next thing, because I mean, you're not even thinking enough about where you're jumping. And your person's over here like, slow down, bro. Vice versa. You may be telling your person, hey, slow down, you know, but you're not giving me what I need because you're doing this, and that. And I say what I need as in, like, we talked about it, you know, you know, there shouldn't be expectations. But, you know, you're telling your person, hey, slow down, like, there's time, we have time, everything's fine, let's just, you know, chill out and get our bag and just move with the tides, right? Just move with the tides. This is ending, this cycle is ending. Your person, you know, maybe like I said, backing off, and is like, this is gonna end the way it's supposed to end, regardless if it stings you or not. There's a lot in store for you, because these walls that you're putting up and this, you know, foundation you're building is gonna come to fruition. You have the drive and you have the motivation and talent to do so. Again, just look at what it is that you're doing. That's not helping, you know, your goals come to fruition. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Are you doing this for others? What are you doing right now that's for others and not for yourself, is what I'm feeling here. But yeah. End of a tough cycle approaches. I'm gonna get 2 aminal cards. What's Taurus and their person need to know? I'm also feeling like this, hold up. I'm also feeling like this Queen of Swords in the reverse is your person kind of taking that stand and being like, okay, you know what? I'm right by your side, but I'm not gonna say anything. You know, they're standing their ground here. Vice versa. Because some people only learn things when it's, I'm not gonna say the hard way, but the more, the long way around is what I'm gonna say. You know, instead of being like, nope, that's not what I'm, like, that doesn't feel right to me. You know, just that type of stuff. And, you know, your person's over here, like, explaining that to you. Oopsie, sorry. Explaining that to you. And vice versa, you may be explaining that to them and they're just not having it, and they're looking away from you and asking all these other people and all these other, you know, authority figures or whatnot what to do, when those authority figures don't care. They're just like, you work for me, or I'm gonna project what I want onto you. You know, stuff like that. And they're like, dude, trust yourself, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Your person is here, your person is supporting you. They're supporting you. You are supporting you, right? All right, so I'm gonna get 2 animal cards. What is the overall energy of the spread? Slow and steady wins the race. Slow down. Take time. Co-create with spirit. Think on your feet. Gemini, you are amazing at that. Thinking on your feet. 27, 2 plus 7 is 9. You know, completion. Think on your feet. I'm also feeling like something doesn't feel right. Like I said, something doesn't feel right. You know, think on your feet and be like, no. So you don't put yourself with this energy where you need to, you know, protect yourself. You see, she's going like this. Protect yourself. Because you saw that she's in a circle. She's in a circle, so she's stuck in the cycle right here of just protection. Right? And also facing a bunch of different directions. Maybe you and all these people, see how she's facing all these different directions? It's like constantly how you feel with all these people you surround yourself with. Again, you have the power to use your discernment and decipher what's good and what isn't good for you. Co-create with spirit, trust spirit. You are being, supported. And this negative feeling you have is for a reason. It's trying to nudge you. And then if you don't get that nudge, sickness then, disease, whatever this may be, whatever is happening. Hold on. I just got like a really bad ache in my back. I don't know if you just hurt your back or something like that. An accident has happened. You dropped something. It was your favorite thing, or you dropped glass. Little things like that are telling you to slow down. Take a breath, step back, don't come out of your body. Just like step back and look at yourself for what you really are, and not what, you think you are from the inside out. Go from the outside in. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Co-create with spirit. Crow spirit 8. Yeah, but I mean, you are going to be abundant when you take risks. When you take risks in a sense that is good for you. Abundance awaits. Remember, I got prosperity lies ahead. It does. And at the bottom, conclusions are within reach. You're going to figure it out, whether it stings you or not. Remember, these conclusions are within reach. You just have to take a step back and, figure out what it is that you want for yourself and why you're feeling certain ways. Crow's spirit, like crows fly. They have, bird's eye view. Bird's eye view. Take a bird's eye view look at your life, your responsibilities. Like I said, first of all, how long is your to-do list? Check in on that. How long is your to-do list? Or if you're avoiding your to-do list, check in on that. But if you're going like this, you don't have any time to think, and you don't have any time to pause and enjoy what's around you. Enjoy the people that don't suck the energy out of you. Again, you don't have time to, when you're going like this, you don't have time to think. So therefore, you don't have time to decipher whether someone's sucking your energy out or whether someone's, just looking for a mutual exchange. So yeah, definitely take that time, because not only will you be moved towards your path, and you can be busy when it's a sense of your passions and what that is, you will be prosperous, and you will receive that abundance, and you and your person will be on the same page in a sense of, your emotional states, right? That nurturing energy from either side, the give and take, stuff like that, balancing out that masculine and feminine. You're too much in your masculine. Feminine. I don't know why I said that. You're too much in your feminine, because these boundaries aren't being set, and your person is actually setting a boundary by not, putting themselves in a position to be sucked into that. So you have to respect that at the end of the day as well. And vice versa. If they respect your boundary and you're like, okay, you know what? I've tried here. I've tried to help you. At this point, it's hurting me, so I got to back off. And then once you figure it out, we will meet again. Or once you figure it out, we will, if you're with your person, once we figure it out, we can, reward ourselves or, talk it out, whatever that may be. Please do take a step back, bird's eye view that shit, and yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was fun for me, and yeah, I hope I see you soon. This is Megan with ADH Divinity. Don't forget me.